One of the cool things that we added was this feature called signature go-to shots. In 2K25, if you hold the right stick up, you can do a size-up sequence that branches directly into your jump shot.
So Mike Wang and company have started giving us news about NBA 2K25, and one of the first things that they talked about, amongst all of the things that they talked about, was this new thing that's coming to the game, signature go-to moves. Now I was like, signature go-to moves, I've heard of that somewhere before.
Go-to moves are a way for the star players to really win in our game. So go-to moves, real NBA players use their go-to move to create space, to get a better shot.
So today, let's take a look at what NBA 2K25's big and new feature. Let's take a look where they got their inspiration from. NBA Live used to always, and still do when they make their games, their presentation is always top notch. The presentation for these games, like look at this. Very cool, very cool. The gameplay, that's where the problem comes in. Dun, dun, dun. What y'all know? Dun, dun, dun. So most of the superstar players on this game have what they call go-to moves. Even Gil's didn't show because he's the default arena player and they don't show it. But when you pick we're gonna start with Iverson. Iverson had a floater. All right, so when we select Iverson, let's see if it pops up. There we go. Hey. Oh yeah. Float game crazy. Kyrie thought he was the only one who could come across the lane with a float hook. They don't tell you how to do it, but if I remember correctly, with Iverson's, you come across the lane. And the cool thing about these go-to moves is when you do them, if there's no defense or the defense ain't perfect, oh, look at that. Chances are it's going in. And while we on the Nuggets, let's take a look at Carmelo Anthony's go-to move. Him and Kobe, and I think Bron, they all basically have the same go-to move. It's posting up. Yeah, Josh Howard. Post fade. Come on, man. Come on, man. Over Bron. And the thing about this is, regular players, if you do this same move, they all have a very similar post fade animation. Whereas Melo and Bron and those guys, they have their exact fadeaway. So Kobe might have the best one because it's literally his real life one dribble pull up. Well, you can use it that way. Just watch the fadeaway. One dribble pull up off the screen. He just pulled up just straight in Raja Bell's face. So the way that I used to use the move is I would make sure that I had triple threat, Kobe catch the ball, triple threat, jab, whatever have you. One dribble, pull up. And while that missed, usually it goes in. So I go one dribble, pull up. Nobody else has Kobe's fade. His fade is the only one that looks like that. D-Wade and Gilbert Arenas, I think they might be the only people. They both have step backs. Yeah, D-Wade, mid-range step back. Yes, sir. This one's simple. You really just want to go and then give him a little step back. Money every time. Not that time. Oh, KG. KG got the shimmy. I never knew. Oh my goodness, that's cheese. So the last person we're gonna look at is probably the coolest one because as you can see, no video popped up. This is a rookie Kevin Durant. Rookie Kevin Durant who was in the commercial with the cover athlete. Now the cool thing about Kevin Durant in this game and his go-to move is that one, he doesn't have a video, and two, no, of course nobody else can do it, and he's the only one with this kind of go-to move. Watch this. Hezzy pull up. Hezzy pull up. Hezzy pull up. There we go. It works a lot better in game. And I used to be a dynasty fiend when I was a kid, so I had, multiple years played, and Kevin Durant would turn into like a 90 something eventually. So he became unstoppable, which he kind of already is, even as a rookie in this game. So it'll be cool to see what NBA 2K25 does for go-to moves, how they have you execute them. Like, will there be a designated button Will it just be that it's the same controls for everything, but when you do this move with a player who this is their move, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are they going to do to differentiate a go-to move from any of the other signature animations from the past years? That's really all I wanted to do, was just come on here and just take a look at go-to moves after I saw what 2K were planning on doing. But if you guys enjoyed this video, man, make sure that you drop that like. If you're new, subscribe. If you guys want to see these go-to moves in action, there's a game mode that I'm considering making a video on here called Quick Pick Play. It basically just lets you select what 2 teams, you and your friends pick a team, and then once you pick that team, you just pick any players you want to. I'm like, wait, why is that not in games today? But anyway, if you would like to see these go-to moves in action, I could do something like this. Just let me know in the comments if that's something y'all would be interested in. But like I said, man, if you enjoyed this video, drop that like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But I am D Brown Shanghai, and I will catch y'all in the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.